So I made a video, I think yesterday, of Thought of the Day. And I said, I call it Thoughts of the Day because I ponder beyond it. So it's more, maybe it's a pondering thought or a question, however you may call it. And I said, are you free to feel or free to think? Safe to feel or safe to think and that's just something I want to expound on, because I think a lot of people believe that feeling comes from the mind. And I do believe that, they said we are right brain, left brain. There's a logical component of the brain and an emotional component of the brain. And when I say safe to feel, I'm talking about feel, like actually feel things in your body, to be able to transmute or to ascend to the mind to be able to articulate. Now, I believe that there is emotional intelligence. That's the brain that has the emotional component, and then the other part where it's the logical, where the brain has so many compartments about it. And it's funny that one teeny part of the brain can take over the whole mind. And it just depends on what structure of your brain that you're living from. These are my analogies, right? So I said that because I was never a person who was safe to feel. As a child, I was extremely sensitive, and to feel was like, no, hell no, I'm not doing that. Why the hell would I do that? To feel got me in trouble. It got me picked on, it got me bullied, it got me made fun of. So I became my feelings, and to me, I feel like that was me. Since I couldn't naturally be the feeler, I became the articulator of my emotions. So less feeling, more speaking. So as I'm processing, I'm like, wow, I became emotions. Like, I keep the feeling to myself, but I articulate how I feel, if that makes sense. So I wasn't one that really felt safe to show my feelings. Yeah. Thinking about that and really pondering that, that's actually pretty fucking pathetically sad. Because what does my feeling have to do with anyone else? As long as my reaction doesn't hurt anyone. A lot of people are okay with just murder and killing people. But let somebody drop some tears and it's the end of the world. It's like, oh my God, this person's crying. What do you do? How about just let them cry? How about just sit and hold space for them? How about hold them? How about just give them a hug? But this world is becoming so contactless. I don't even know if connection will even stay alive. So if our phones die, will connection still live? That brings me to another thought of the day. One just spirals into another. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. And I hope you guys have something to connect to that's real. Is this phone real? Yes. But something that's warm and squishy and soft, and it could be an animal, a human, something that reciprocates a healthy, positive emotion for you. Have a good day.